Hi besties. Hello, 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 hello. Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel, my ASMR channel. I'm so glad you decided to join me today, here in my room. Anyways, today we're going to be doing August faves. I'm actually so excited for September and fall. The summer was just so hot, and I know September is going to be a little warm too, but I'm just excited for like cool weather, cozy weather. Thanksgiving is coming up in October. I'm just so excited for fall. I don't know. It's just something I've been like sort of looking forward to for some reason this year. Normally I love summer, but I feel like because summer is so short, like the warm weather is so short in Canada, that summer's always so busy. Like you're outside every weekend, like you're just going everywhere. And I feel like this summer especially has been busy because like where I live, we opened up a lot. Like a lot of the public health restrictions have been lifted, so it's like busy. And I just kind of want I just want to be calm. I want to spend the weekend curled up on my couch, baking, watching, like I'm just like really craving that cozy vibe lately. So long story short, happy September. I'm so excited that it's September. Anyway, my makeup faves, we've got some new stuff this month, excitingly enough, but I'm gonna start with an old product that I constantly talk about. This is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. I just love this bronzer so much. Like I can't stop using it. I own like 4 or 5 other bronzers, and I have been using this bronzer for months. The last 3 to 4 months, almost every day I've used this, without a doubt. Like I bought this 6 months ago. Like I use it every single day, and it smells so good. I've also tasted it before. There's a video of me tasting it, but I love it so much. I love it, and I think what I like about it is the shade is really good for my skin tone. It's good for white people, I guess. I don't know. There's different shades, I do believe. Like I think that's why this one's called milk chocolate. I could be wrong. It's matte. It blends so easy, and it's pretty pigmented for a bronzer, which I think is what I like about it, because I don't have to build it as long, and it blends so easily. I would say it's pretty similar to the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer for like a cheaper alternative, but I still think that this formula is better. I don't know, it just works so good on my skin. It's the perfect color for me. I'm obsessed, and I can't stop using it. So I wanted to talk about it again because I tried getting into my Benefit Hula bronzer, because I was like, I need to switch it up. Like I have other bronzers, I need to use them. I think I did it 2 days and I was back on my Too Faced train, so that's what I wanted to say. And the packaging is so cute. Sometimes Too Faced packaging can be so childish and gaudy, but I think this is actually like really cute. It's very reminiscent of like the early 1900s, like royal vibes, or like a little 1920 moment, you know what I mean? Like it's very fancy, but it's plastic. So up next is a foundation that I've been really loving. This is from NYX Professional Makeup. It's the Can't Stop, Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation. I have the shade Light, which is a little too light for me, but I did this on purpose so I could mix it with my Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I've only only been using this for a few weeks, but I really like that it's matte, like it's quite matte. Before I used to be mixing my Too Faced foundation with the Maybelline Fit Me, but my thing with Fit Me that I have against the Fit Me foundation is it's not, I personally don't think that it's a true matte foundation. I think it's like a semi-matte or more on the natural finish side, because it's for combination to oily skin. So I think they tried to like make a matte foundation that's in the middle, not a matte foundation for people with oily skin. And I definitely feel like as an oily skinned gal, there is a difference between a foundation that's 100% like marketed or targeted at people with oily skin, and that's it, like that's the issue. So I feel like this is like just a really, really good matte foundation for people that are genuinely oily. The coverage is amazing, like it's so good. If anything, it's a little too much for me, but I don't mind that. For days when I want to be like glam, you know, like I want foundation on, like I want to have a whole look on, this is so good. But again, it's super full coverage, so if you're not into a full coverage, like don't even come near her. But it's really nice, and it is it's a little thick, but no big deal for me. But yeah, it's just been really nice, and I feel like it's been keeping me matte. You know, I'm not getting as oily, and it's not, when I do get oily, it doesn't break up quite as fast. So there's that. However, sometimes it can look weird if like a piece of your foundation gets like scraped off, etc., etc. For some reason, I don't know what that's about, but like it's not a huge deal for me. It's only happened a few times, so I've just been liking this. Yeah, it's been a nice switch up as well. I think I was always just using the Maybelline Fit Me because I knew it was gonna work with my skin. It was easy. I knew which shade I needed to mix, etc., etc. So I was just like doing that, but I was kind of bored, so I wanted to try something new, and I did, and luckily enough, I liked it. So it's also supposed to be a 24-hour matte finish. So they definitely, like, the claim on the bottle is true, is what I'm trying to say. I will say it's weird that the bottle is glass and the lid is like, for some reason it's like the cheapest plastic. Like if I pushed hard enough or stepped on this, it would just crack into like a million little pieces. But not a huge deal. I'm just saying, like, I'm just being picky. Up next is a primer. It's from the Makeup Revolution London. I don't really understand because there's Makeup Revolution and then there's Revolution, then there's Makeup Revolution London. One of the sub-brands of that. This is a mattify matte and fix primer. I actually got this from a subscriber. Makeup Revolution's hard to find where I live, so sadly, but I've been really liking this primer. If you guys watch my videos, you know that I'm strictly, in the last year, of matte putty primer. That's it, that's my go-to, and I just kind of got tired of it, honestly. Like, I still am using it, but this has just been like a nice little switch But this primer's been really nice, so, and it's honestly just been such a like fun little switch from the one I've been using. So sometimes it's just good to change things up. Keeping on the skin route, I feel like I just kind of got a little bored with my skin, like base products. I'm into foundations right now because I feel like foundation is like one of those things that I do definitely like. Just I buy and I use it, like I get rid of it. So yeah, I'm onto skin right now. More focused on that. Anyway, I've been really liking this e.l.f. powder because my beloved Milk Blur and Set is no more. I hope they're just like reformulating it, but not in a bad way. I don't know. I hope they're doing something good and not just like no longer having a setting powder, because I feel like that's crazy. Anyway, in lieu of my beloved Milk Blur and Set loose setting powder, I've been opting for the e.l.f. one. This is the HD powder in sheer, and it's such a good powder. Like, it just works really good. It's really cheap. I think it's like $5, like with taxes. Don't take my word for that though. I feel like it definitely keeps me matte. My only complaint is that it flies everywhere. Like, I'll be putting it on my face with my beauty blender and it's like powder's going everywhere, which is really annoying. And that's one thing I didn't realize I really liked about the Milk one, that it was not too fine, where it was like puffs going everywhere and everything was covered in powder. But this powder's so good. It does blur the skin really nicely, because it's an HD powder, so that's kind of like the point of it. But I recommend, if you are looking for a drugstore setting powder, I highly recommend this one. I used to religiously be on the Maybelline Fit Me loose setting powder, but I stopped enjoying it when it started oxidizing my foundations, because there's a translucent one. All of them have pigmentation in them, and I was using 05 Fair, and it was just like it was not the right tone for me sometimes, and I felt like it was just making my foundation not match. And then I would be embarrassed, although it was a really good powder and my skin liked it. I was just tired of it, and the packaging was horrible. You couldn't depot it very easily. It was hard, and the packaging is like, actually the like container is a square, and to actually open it you have to rip apart the bottom of it, because you can't just like take off the stopper off the top, because it's like a whole thing. So the packaging sucked and you could never get it all out, and like once you were getting to the end, it was so hard to get the powder out, and the packaging was square and it was pointy, like genuinely pointy, because it was this super thick plastic. I liked the powder, but now that I've taken a step back from it, I was like, oh my, I'm kind of like, why did I use this powder for so many years? So I'm on a translucent powder, like genuinely translucent loose setting powder train right now, and this is the one I've been using, and I like it. But again, it's one of those things where if you are buying an e.l.f. product, the price point is cheaper, but you're getting less product than if you buy like a more expensive powder. You're gonna get more powder, that kind of deal. So you might have to like repurchase, because when I bought this, I actually bought 2 of them, because I was like, I'm gonna be needing a lot of powder. So yeah, there's this, and I really like it, and I thought the box was tingly, so that's why I'm showing you the one that I haven't opened. Okay, I didn't realize how much of my favorites are skin related, specifically matte. So good. So it's like a fun little blotting my skin, and I'm like, ooh, cherry blossoms. My one complaint is that they're really big, especially compared to the clean and clear ones. These are like double the size. Doesn't overly bother me though. It's just something to, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, elevate your senses with a purse-friendly pack of blotting linens. I also like these because they seem to be like more papery, whereas the clean and clear ones are like this weird, like vinyl product, and I don't love like throwing that away or like getting rid of that, whereas like I feel as if this would break down better, you know what I mean? And they seriously smell just like really good. I have eyelash glue in there because I took my lashes off and I needed to keep them in a safe place. Anyways, yeah. And they have little flowers embossed on the papers. It's really fun. You just like pull it out. It's super easy. And it just says, feel the fun. I don't know what that says. I'm sure just feel the fun in another language. It could be French or Spanish. I'm not sure. Okay, and the last product I've been loving, these were all like drugstore products, except for the Too Faced bronzer. Anyways, this is a lip plumper from Revolution. It's called the Pout Balm, Plumping Lip Gloss with Vitamin E. It's in the shade Glaze. And I've never tried a plumping lip gloss before, or a plumping lip plumper at all, because I was afraid it was gonna hurt, but I actually really like this. The formula is really nice. I like the packaging, I like the doe foot. The doe foot's like big, like large, and it works really well. It has like this little crevice in it, sort of, that really gets it in. And it's a minty flavor, which I've never had a lip gloss that was minty, but for a lip plumper, I just feel like it's just the right thing. So, yeah, I feel like it plumps the lips nicely, and it leaves them plump for like an hour or two at least. It's comfortable. It's just it's just nice all around. Like, I have no complaints about it, so I thought I would add that in. I've been wearing it almost every day. I'll put it on, like when I finish my makeup, I'll put it on for a while I go get dressed, and then I come back and I put my lip on, and that's really nice. I do wear it over lipstick. Like when my lipstick's starting to get crusty, I'll like pop it on near the end of the day, because it's just that good. It's not even for the plumping effect even, like it's very hydrating as well because it has the vitamin E, so it's just really nice. And it's a beautiful clear gloss. Dare I say it, I think that the gloss, like the shade, is better than Glass Slipper from Fenty. Dare I say it? Or is it just because this is more moisturizing? I don't know, much to contemplate. So get yourself a lip plumper if you've never tried one. It actually changes the game. I mean, I don't have very big lips, so they doesn't do anything wild and crazy. It just kind of just a little plump. It makes a difference, honestly. So yeah, highly recommend getting yourself a lip plumper. This one's dope. And I like the scent. It's not too minty, but it's definitely like fresh. So, yeah. Alright, guys, that's all my favorites from the month of August. Get ready for some fall content, okay? I'm ready for fall. If I could scream right now, I would, but that wouldn't be very calming. Anyway, if you're still awake, do me a favor and like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Unless you hate me, but if you hate me, I don't think